Let me just load it up. Didn't work. Alright. There we go. Okay. Dang. Gotta go grab my Switch controller. Be right back. Thought I had I knew I was missing something. Knew I was missing something. Dang it. But I'm getting faster and faster at switching between these two games. But maybe next time I can do it even faster. Like in under 10 minutes. Alright. There we go. Oh, that's right. So, Captain Toad needs... Yeah, Captain Toad needs more party members, so... So Captain Toad actually needs to recruit some more Pokemon. So I actually kind of need him to... Wiggler will have to do. Yeah, let me quickly get him 2 captures. A caterpillar with the worst temper in the world. If you ever see one moving along, choosing your actions carefully, its trampling power is incomparable. Okay, there. Okay, so it's all... I think it's all double battles here. Dang it. So yeah, now I remember. I have to, well, basically I have to alternate between Captain Toad and Mario in order to get through this area. Well, I hope I have the right, I hope I have enough captures. Ah, dang it. Well, they're raising their evasion, so it makes sense that they wouldn't be able to... Yeah, they're raising their evasion, so it makes sense that I wouldn't be able to hit them immediately. I'll keep trying for a hammer throw. Alright, that's them beaten. So I feel like the easiest way to artificially increase the difficulty of Pokemon, or Pokemon likes, we to put actual recaptcha tests on a timer in the game, and if you don't pass the test before the timer goes off, you miss the capture. Well, actually, more... That would be a way to That would be a way to make it more difficult. But usually, what a lot of areas do, what a lot of like Nuzlocke rules do, is just make it to where you can only capture the first Pokemon you find in an area, unless it's like a repeat of a Pokemon that you've already caught. Which, in a way, is even harder. Also, there's the one thing that like, also there's the thing in that in order if like you run out of time, you'd likely try to run or defeat the Pokemon. But I mean, some Pokemon have abilities that keep you from running. Ah, hooray, Super Shrooms. Wait, why is Mario putting the... Wait, hold on a second. Why is Mario putting those away in his pockets? He didn't get them. I guess we gotta move... Yeah, okay, I guess I gotta move this around this guy. Come on, come on, come on. I definitely... So this is... I mentioned that this is my first ROM hack I've ever played. But there are a couple more I wouldn't mind playing after this. Especially because while this has been a fun introduction to ROM hacks, I'm gonna turn down the sound a little. While this has been a fun introduction to ROM hacks, I do kind of like. I do kind of miss the actual Pokemon, having the Pokemon here. Like they did a great job. Like they did a great job incorporating all these Mario minions and characters into this game. But I do at some point want to play like a Mario or like a Pokemon ROM hack where you play with Pokemon. And there's a lot. There are in fact so many ROM hacks that I've realized that if I were to ever do like a whole Pokemon retrospective, like play through all the mainline Pokemon games, I actually would have to include like there's a couple of ROM hacks I feel I would have to include because of how interesting to me they'd be, and because just how the Pokemon ROM hack community has like at this point people are playing more Pokemon ROM hacks than actual Pokemon games. I mean, not actual like quantity, not quantity. Sorry, no. Okay, no. I said it incorrectly. There's not more people playing Pokemon ROM hacks than actual Pokemon games because Pokemon is the biggest franchise in the world. I mean, people are playing Pokemon ROM hacks longer. The ROM hacks are leaving more of an impression. ROM hacks have been leaving more of an impression on Pokemon fans than the most recent mainline games. Because there was a couple of those Pokemon, like there was that Pokemon Infinite Fusion and that Pokemon ROM roguelike that people were really getting into. It is kind of an interesting thing. It is kind of an interesting thing, though, that if you're trying to save money, if all you've got is a computer, and you're trying to save money, so you can't buy a video game, so you want to play some video games, but you can't spend a lot of money, then all you have to do is just find a completely legitimate way, a completely legitimate Game Boy Advance, which is what this is. I have my Switch controller is hooked up to an incredible Game Boy Advance that is basically a giant Game Boy Advance, the size of a TV monitor. And if you have that, which you probably will have, it comes with your PC, then you could actually get a whole bunch of Pokemon games for free. Sleep says, "Whoa, now you can't go saying the F word like that, bro." Hey, I'll say that F word as much as I want. It's one of my favorite. It's my favorite flavor. It's the same word as my favorite flavor of food. Oh, by the way, a funny story. So on Sunday, I was actually playing Helldivers 2 with a friend of mine. We were playing Helldivers 2 and catching up. And as part of catching up, I told him the saga of Fatal Fury that kind of started with like the series' whole history and led up to like all the problems with City of the Wolves. He messaged me earlier today and said, yeah, thanks. He said thank. He messaged me earlier today and said thanks, Brawl. Thanks to you, I've been finding SNK games, videos about SNK games across my YouTube recommendations. To which I replied, "You're welcome." Right, that's Trunkle defeated. Hooray! Hooray! Hmm. Oh. Oh, that's right. He's got the Koopa Show. He can cross water. Immediately gets into a fight. Okay, you know what? I do want the Dino Rhino. I do want the Dino Rhino. While I have no particular attachment, or I have no particular attachment or dislike of rhinos, but I do really like dinos. Hooray! A hulking herbivorous dinosaur. When it reaches maturity, it learns to give up its fire breath. This is seen as a rite of passage. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I think I need to go back on the water. Okay, I also want the Rex. It is, it is interesting that Rex basically looks like Yoshi's like second cousin. All right, Yoshi's distant cousin. But then again, I guess Birdo also kind of looks like Yoshi's distant cousin. Ah, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Let me see if I can capture. Wait, no, dang it. Huh? Oh, oh, it's that. Okay. Oh, it's because it's an ability based off of their that how when you can squish them in Mario World. Simpsons third cousin twice removed on their father's side. Yes. Hooray! A flightless dragon. In light of its useless wings, it adopts a charging attack. When provoked, it compresses its body as a defense mechanism. I'll go ahead and add them to the team. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, let me move some of these guys around. I will move. I'll switch out. Yeah, I'll switch out Balloon Boo for them. And oh, let me see which capture. Okay, gives up at half HP. Okay. Rock, Dragon Rage, Dual Chop, Dragon Dance. Alright. That's a good set. That's a good set of moves. Raise the PB... Okay, let me give that to... Well, I haven't found any moves on Yoshi that I'd really like it to just... I'd guarantee to want it to move. Okay, let me... let me give that to... Rex. Wait, what? Oh. Alright. Now then, let's continue on our way. I'm gonna try to beat, like, a gym of this every night. Or, like, every stream of this that I do this. Try to make my way through a gym. So I beat Waluigi's gym, the 4th gym, which means I'm about halfway through the gyms. And I'm on my way to Donkey Kong. And I do know that after, of course, I beat them, I gotta go through Victory Road and, and also go through the Elite Four and the Champion. Oh, gosh. Okay, you know what? That's not even. Go together, okay. Sue says, man, I'm hoping for Chirpy and Rosalina. I'm willing to bet, I'm pretty certain that Rosalina is going to be the 7th gym leader. But, I mean, she could be pulling double duty and work and also be one of the Elite Four. Go solo, okay. So only Mario can use the shell. Oh, dang. That's how this works. Okay, there. Ah, dang it. Okay, this one I will run away from. Ah, dang it. There's so many Skeeters here. The reason I'm running away from them is because I don't want to kill all the Skeeters. That could greatly harm this natural ecosystem. Oh, okay. That's just a miracle seed. I was hoping this would be the way I was supposed to go. Raise the power, grass type moves. Okay. Right, now the question I have is, what's Donkey Kong's type gonna be? I'm pretty certain that the remaining gym leaders are Donkey Kong. Well, I know that this one's Donkey Kong. And then after that, it's, I believe, Pauline. Then... Yeah, then Pauline. Then Rosalina, I believe. And then I believe and I'm going to assume that the last one, by process of elimination, is a Donkey Kong Jr. So it was just fighting. Oh, I guess that's where I need... Okay, there we go. Oh, alright. Mario's gotta join them. Gotta join him. Hmm. So, Peach was normal type. Daisy was ground type. Wario was dark type, and Waluigi was poison type. Well, we know he's not gonna be. Well, we know Donkey Kong's not gonna be steel. Go together, all right. Ooh, he says he won't let us into town unless we defeat them in a wild battle. Ready to do this, Mario? Right, let's take him down. Well, thanks to me, Captain Toad now has two Pokemon, two captures. Right, now. That's a really good club of sprite. I mean, all these sprites are good, but you know what I mean. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Wiggler is bug and fighting type, which means that it'd be like really it means that flying moves would be really effective against it. Oh, I guess because it's now Mario and Captain Toad, I'm not controlling his moves. Oh well. Oh no, my Quick Claw! I need that. Okay, that one's Steel type. Hmm. I guess I'll bring in Rex. Oh, okay, so Snowscape turns into an ice form. Ow. Ow. Why does the Chain Chomp know curse? Chain Chomp shouldn't know how to swear. I guess let me use Dual Chop. Okay, well... Oh, well, okay, it did freeze it, so... That did even less, actually. Okay. Wait, it's frozen! I guess the Chain Chomp can... I mean, I guess it can still swear even while frozen. Hmm. I'll try fighting the Clubber. Oh, gosh. Okay, that seems like an ability that'd be very nice if I had it, but very worrying now that my enemies have it. Oh, jeez. So it's time to break out the fixed damage. I think you're right. Sleepless, I believe you're right. Actually, let me have it use Dragon Dance. Oh wait, that's frostbite, not frozen. So I guess that doesn't make it keep it frozen solid. That just does damage to it. Hmm. Ah, oh, it's so close. Dang it. Ugh. Hmm. Okay, well, rock throw. Hey, Lusume, welcome in. I did not do a lot. Hooray! Oh, great. Am I seriously about to lose Rex? Okay, well, he's only got, or she's got only got a little bit of health left. Dragon Rage? There, it's good enough. Hmm. I think they can, yeah, I think they have one more capture to send out. Yep. And it's a fishbone. Okay. Oh, dang it. Suma says, I'm going to be working on some house stuff, but I'll be listening. Oh, sure. Thanks for tuning in. Hooray. That did not take nearly as long as the clubber. We did it, Mario! They say we can proceed now! Wait, what's going on? Bowser, I'm shocked you've gotten 4 power. Bowser, I'm shocked you've gotten 4 power stars without knowing how to properly utilize items. But yeah. Hey, Luigi, can you please explain in excruciating detail what every item does? Certainly. Mushrooms are healing items that you can use in the middle of battle. There are different varieties that restore different amounts of health. Have you located the golden banana? Yes, my scheminess. It retracts deep in the safari zone. Perfect. Start mobilizing our troops. With haste. Gah! Mario, how long have you been there? I don't know. Long enough. Mario, great to see you again. Excuse me? Who are you? What have you done with Bowser? You've met Luigi, right? Ow. Hey, bro, I'm going to be with Bowser for a bit. Luigi, I'm not sure that's such a great idea. I'm teaching him how fun this game is. That's right. Luigi's going to be helping me out from now on. So you better watch your back, because our next fight will be a total and utter victory. Minions, we're getting the golden banana. I mean, the next power star. Yeah, sure thing, boss. Bro, isn't this great? Luigi, I think maybe you need to take some time to think about this and...
Luigi, are you sure this is a good decision?
Of course, everyone deserves to have fun. It's a game, of course. It's as that one guy said, it's all about the game. That's how you play it. Yes, but that's not the person you ever want to listen to.
Anyway, I'm going with Bowser to the Clone Capital. I hope to meet you two there. I have a bad feeling about this. He's only been with Bowser for 5 seconds, and yet he's already quoting Triple H. We gotta help him out before he gets more corrupted.
Agreed.
Well, for now, all you can do is play along. Let's host the World 5-2 whenever we're ready. Wait for me!
Monkey!
I bet that Koopa Troop is up to no good.
Oh gosh. Slip says, damn, it's gonna be Luigi that's the champion. That would be kind of perfect, actually. I mean, yeah, that would be kind of perfect that Luigi is the champion. I'm curious to see how they expand upon Rosalina's personality. Because this game has done a really good job adding on to the personalities of like every Mario character it's featured as like a gym leader or rival. Well said, Yoshi. Hello. Mushroom, Super Shroom, Ultra Shroom, Ultra. I can get 99 Ultra Shrooms. Sure. Wait, are those... Okay, that revives up to half HP. Hold on. I can get 99 of those. Yes, please. Higher patch... Yeah, okay. 74 of these. Absolutely. That used up, like, all my money, but it's worth it. Yoshi Cookie. Electrical especially heals all stats problems. Oh, that's really useful. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go get some more money. Yoshi. Thank you, Yoshi. Let's go. Right. I know it's very cheap. Look, I know it's very cheap of me, but I didn't choose to play this ROM hack for a challenge. Now, some of the other ROM hacks that I'm interested in, those I am interested to play for a challenge. There's quite a few Pokemon ROM hacks are basically they took an already existing Pokemon game and they retooled the difficulty. They retooled the difficulty to where you can still play it like normal. You can still play it like you're playing, like, for example, for one of these ROM hacks, you can still play it like you're playing Pokemon Platinum, like you're playing the original Pokemon Platinum, but the difficulty has been tweaked a little bit to make it the base game a little more difficult. Yeah, sure, we'll get him. We'll get him 2 shrooms. We'll get him 5 hats. We'll get him some more shrooms. Okay, and let me see what's here. I like that this is a place where both the Yoshi... I think it's interesting that this is a place where both the Yoshis and Kongs are living. Okay, well, before we go any farther...
Lord Bowser knew you'd be following us, so he told us to stay put and to stop you. Come on, Captain. Come on, Mario. We can beat them in a battle. Yeah, and? Yeah, and? What are you doing? You're supposed to accept our challenge. Wait, what are you doing? You're supposed to accept our challenge. It's a part of the rules. I told you that we follow rules. Mario! Oh. Now then, how's about we fight fairly?
I don't know. Two of you, one of me. I feel like that's not giving you two. I feel like that's not giving you two a fighting chance. Ah, big bullet bill, and the football guy. Well, um, he might be fighting type. I was correct. I think he is fighting type. Okay, they are fighting type. Alright, now. So this whole area might end with like a team fight between Mario and Captain Toad on one side, and Bowser and Luigi on the other. Right, but now. Okay. So we got Wiggler. I guess I'll have Yoshi. Actually, let me send out Histocrat. I haven't used them in a long time. Hmm. Flamethrower. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. This ain't going so well. Hmm. Oh, come on. Okay, Flamethrower them. Psybeam didn't really do a lot of damage, but you know I can keep. Let me keep doing it. Oh no. Well, it's super effective, but. Hmm. I'll try Confusion. Okay, there we go. Okay, so just a reminder about what the schedule is like for the rest of the week. Apparently my copy of the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 still hasn't shipped yet, so no, uh, I'll just have to wait to see when that does end up shipping to me. But for Thursday, I'll be playing more Yakuza Kiwami, and then there's also two game like showcases happening on Thursday. There's something called the 6-1 video showcase. That's all about indie games. And there's a Warhammer video game showcase that's happening on Thursday. So I'm gonna watch both of those in addition to playing Yakuza. Also, if you didn't see it I posted more images of the I posted images of the Discord, but you didn't see it. But if you're curious how the whole 3D modeling is going, I made my own version of the Buster Sword earlier this week. Honestly, out of the models I've done so far, I think this is the one I'm the most proud of. So model building is going pretty well so far. Oh wait, that one's flying type. I posted more pictures of it in Discord if you're interested. Or if you'd like to see more of it. Okay, that's flying type. And I'll switch to... Yeah, them. Let me switch to these two. Hmm. Okay, Rock Throw on the Paratroopa. And I'll try Waterfall on them. Good. Okay, what? Okay. It wasn't super effective like I thought, but... Like I thought it would be, but oh well. Did enough damage to just to beat it. Hmm. Okay, almost got it. Good. Histocrat is trying to learn Coil. What does Coil do? Coil's up to raise attack, defense, and accuracy. No, I don't think it really. I don't think they need that. Oh, wrong thing.
Our master plan ruined! Ow, 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 ow. It's like I've been separated from Mario. They better make it to him as soon as possible.
Oh well, let's continue on our way.
Oh, that was weird. Was that your toad friend that just got shot out of the cannon? If you'd like, I think I have some advice on how you can help him out.
That'd be delightful, thank you.
You could load this blaster up with whatever you want, be it supplies or even coins. You should give it a shot to help your friend out.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that Donkey Kong? Yeah, it is Donkey Kong. Hmm. I'll try Sunny Day. And then... Bounce. That should cause Hammer Bro to change forms. Okay, and Fireball should work against them. Ah, dang it. Huh, I was expecting that to be super effective. Oh, it's not very effective, so I'm curious what typing... What typing is a Womp, then? Okay, Fireball against them, then. Fury Cutter? I mean, I figured the Horned Ant was a bug, because, I mean... yeah, I figured it was a bug, because it's an ant. I won't do a lot of damage, but... This one, yeah, they don't have a lot of health left. Okay. Let me push that one down there. And in here. Oh boy.
Yeah, sure is boring here. Yeah, we gotta put up with it. Lord Bowser's orders and all. Did you hear something? I think it's coming from above us.
That was funny.
Hey, wait! I can't let you pass. Lord Bowser's orders. I'll be honest, the pay I've been getting lately hasn't been that good. Doesn't help that the purple coin economy recently crashed. Tell you what, help reimburse me for my loss and I'll let you through. I just need a measly 5,000 coins. What? You have no coins at all? You're worse off than I am.
I guess Captain Toad doesn't really carry any coins. Oh, okay. Is that a Sniffit? Oh boy. Oh, it's one of the fuzzies. Yeah, I'm just gonna run away from the fuzzies. After I do this attack, I guess. Fine, I'll beat him. There we go. Alright. Okay, I really need to heal up everyone. There's a luminous moss. There's a special defense if the holder is hit by a water type move. Okay, let me try Super Shroom. Yeah, let me go ahead and heal up everybody. Okay, come on, and there. Oh. Got caught in a fight right as I was about to sneak past this one. Oh, in that case... Okay, I'll go ahead and fight him. Okay, Gus. Well, I've been using. Yeah, I've got a lot. I've got a lot of gusts. I've got like 35 hits for gust, or 35 uses of gust. So let me use gust a couple more times. Okay. Oh, that's different.
Check it out! Check out all the rare creatures I found here!
Okay, so Trunkle and Rex. The Trunkle is either gonna be... I think it's Rock type. Here, let me... but it might... Yeah, I think it is Rock type, but if... It's either Rock or Ground type. Which Rock type... If we're being honest here, Rock type is really just the lesser Ground type when it comes to Pokemon. Okay. Ally switch. User switches places with its partner. I don't think it needs that. Hmm. How effective is psychic moves against a dragon? Not really. Dragons are very mentally sound, it appears. Yeah, then I'll have you focus your attacks on them and confusion. Hmm. I'm literally, I'm literally at some points. I'll be honest. At some points during this stream, I've been checking my email just to see if I've gotten any new alerts, anything back from all the jobs I've applied to. It's not even like it's not that I'm. It's really just because it's a habit I've developed. It's a bad habit I've developed where I will check my email, find no new emails, then like take go off of the web, close the web page where my email was, and then 5 minutes later we'll open it up again to see, well, what if I got anything now? And I know I shouldn't, because every time I open it and see nothing, it'll be very disheartening. But what if I open it and there is what if I open it and there is something new there this time? So this is why you call me out like this, Brawl. Because Sleepless, in some ways, we're very alike. And oftentimes, by calling you out, I am in fact calling myself out. Or in ways of calling myself out, I am unintentionally calling you out. Although I'll admit, it's not just with my emails; it's also with any of the artists I follow on Patreon. They could have literally uploaded something 5 minutes ago, and I will still check because I'm always like, but what if they uploaded something new? Okay, I think that Klepto is a ground type as well. I think Klepto is a ground and flying type. I'm going to assume you're a plant type, considering that you're a potted plant. You're an upside down potted plant. Sleep says, I admit. Sleep says, I admit with my news tonight, I'm just keeping my PC open right now for you. Everything else in my room is off, and I can already tell you it's gonna be a long night. Then I will keep distracting you to the best of my ability. That's the whole reason I'm here. Hmm. Not me. Oh, by the way, I've mentioned this before, but if when I do get a new job, and if it is outside of Texas, so it requiring me to move to Texas, I'll let y'all know. Basically, I'll let y'all know the gent. I'll ask her. I'll send out like a notice on the Discord in case like any of the towns I'm gonna pass along the way to my to the destination of my future house. If any of y'all are in that area, so that I could potentially meet up with y'all. The One of the things, hilariously enough, when I was talking to my parents about this, they tried to discourage me. When I was telling my parents about my job woes, they tried to discourage me from moving out of they tried to discourage me from even considering moving out of Texas, going, it's going to be a long trip, don't you? It's going to be a really long trip to get there, no matter where you go. But it actually, them telling me that, but I didn't say this in front of them, but I was thinking, like, after they said that to me, like a few minutes later, when I was, when I wasn't, in front of them, goes, yeah, but I'll be out of Texas. Also, my first thought was, yeah, but I'll be out of Texas. And my second thought was, a long trip. I've never gone on a trip. I've never gone on a long trip before. I mean, I have. I've traveled for vacations, but that's always been like going from one spot to like the same location my family generally goes for vacations every year, or like going to visit my family members. Basically, I've never been outside of this. I've never been outside of Texas in at least 10 to 15 years. Yeah, in a long time since like this one youth trip I went to. There was like these like Catholic youth trips we would go to on uh, in high school, or I would go to in high school because it was a part of my youth group, and that was the and one of those was the last time. I think it was in Missouri, and that was the last time I ever left the state, and that was like 15 years ago. So he says, "Bro, crazy is Texas is crazy huge and crazy. You could drive 12 hours and still be in Texas." Oh, I know, I know. I'm, I know that the I'm already having thoughts just thinking to myself like, oh man, just thinking of the time when I can actually cross the border and get out of here. And I don't even know where I'm going to be going yet because I haven't gotten it because I haven't found a new job yet. And I know I gotta be looking a little pragmatic like this, like, okay, yeah, it is gonna take me some time. I'm gonna have to pack up everything and I'm gonna have to drive all the way there. And it's gonna be a long trip and I'm gonna have to find places to stay as I travel to there. But I mean, part of me is excited, but I'm just also excited for the chance. Because again, I've never done something like a road trip before. No matter how long it is. Okay, let me try. But yeah, no sleepless. Texas is so big that you honest that if the Texas is so big that I'm willing to bet that that's why there hasn't been. I'm willing to bet that it's contributed to the Fallout games, despite many people like there have been some fans who've asked, "Hey, why not put a Fallout game in Texas?" You've got a lot of you've got a lot of potential for monsters in Texas, for radiated monsters in Texas. But I'm willing to bet part of the reason they wouldn't one of the many reasons it hasn't been done so far is because if they did, it would be a really big map. And Bethesda can't help themselves when it comes to really big maps. Bethesda can't help themselves when it comes to making really big maps in open world games. The, the I mean, a Bethesda game has the record. A Bethesda game has the record for the largest open world map in a video game, and it was Elder Scrolls 2. So it says, how many people really want to meet irradiated school Ted Cruz? Well, Sleepless, considering that in Fallout, you're often allowed to. You're usually allowed. You can usually shoot NPCs. I would actually say quite a few people. Does a cat toad launcher? Send cat. No, we're good. So it's hot, fair. There are actual runs. They're like full runs on YouTube of someone going through and systematically killing every single NPC in Fallout 3 and every single NPC in Fallout New Vegas. And like the way they said the way that this playthrough works is they documented it each episode isn't like each episode is kind of like, okay, now here's how I got rid of everyone in this area. Here's how I got rid of everyone in this area. Here is the route I took to systematically eliminate every single person in this area. Oh, on a side note, On a side note, this is something for like maybe I'm not even sure if I'm going to do this. But one thing I am looking into is because I've boycotted Microsoft published games, which includes Bethesda games, and I mean that includes Bethesda games, which Bethesda there I mean Elder Scrolls Skyrim is one of my favorite games, and the entire Fallout series is one of my favorite series. What I might do if I can get the time what I might do is I might actually look up like games that aren't Bethesda developed games, but kind of emulate that style of open world game and play them on the channel. Especially indie games. There's a couple I know of. Like there's a Dread Delusion, which I've mentioned before, which is a really good indie game. Then there's also so this is Elder Scrolls clones, not just Elder Scrolls, like also Fallout. Like for example, there's on the Fallout side of things, there's the Outer Worlds, which is a game I've been interested in because it was developed by the developers. It was developed by Obsidian, the developers of Fallout New Vegas. I just never got around. I didn't have something that could play it. When the game came out, I didn't have something that could play it. And to my knowledge, that game wasn't published by a Microsoft studio. Although I'd have to check to see who did publish it. But another one, and this one actually is kind of an Elder Scrolls inspired game. There's a game coming out I tried the demo for called A Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, which is basically like tries to do a more challenging kind of Elder Scrolls style open world game with like a dark Arthurian fantasy story to it. And for what I played of that demo was really fun, and it emulates the style of Elder Scrolls really well. So that might be something I do, just as hey, I'm one of because it's not just me. Quite a few people uh, are also boycotting Microsoft published games because of that. So this is Obsidian, the same Obsidian that made Avowed, the same Avowed that is an Xbox first party game. Yes, Avowed is an Obsidian. Yes, Avowed is a first party Xbox game, but I don't know if Outer Worlds is because Outer Worlds might have been made before Obsidian was brought under Microsoft. Here, I'll check. I'll check right now just to be safe. Published by Private Division. Okay. Okay. So, but if you buy a copy of Outer Worlds, the money goes to Microsoft. Well, let me see who publishes it. Because the publisher for Outer Worlds is Private Division, which is a publishing label of Take-Two Interactive. The company owns 3 major publishing labels. Okay, Take-Two owns 3 major publishing labels. Okay, so Take-Two is the company that owns Rockstar, Zynga, 2K, and a bunch of other companies alongside it. So it might actually be the case that Outer Worlds isn't a Microsoft game because even though Obsidian developed it, they didn't develop it while they were owned by Microsoft. They developed it for Take-Two Interactive. Well, let me see. Okay, former. Lasuma says, I kind of don't want to know. Not gonna lie, the whole no Bethesda games thing is depressing to me. Well, okay. Let me see. Former. Where is Obsidian on here? Yeah, let me check. Okay, so this is an interesting this is an odd circumstance. So it looks like Outer Worlds, because Outer Worlds 1 was developed by Obsidian and published by private, well, it might be. It looks like Obsidian did keep the Outer Worlds name, so that might actually be a case where it is like buying Outer Worlds will contribute to Microsoft. Because I mean Outer Worlds 2, which has been announced, will be published by Xbox Game Studios. Well, I mean, if I can't do that, if I can't do Outer Worlds, that's fine. Like I said, the main focus of this would be on indie games. Yeah, the main focus will be on indie games or smaller studio games, because there are a couple of like Elder games inspired by Elder Scrolls, a couple of like smaller scale games inspired by Elder Scrolls or the Fallout series, or that are basically like immersive sims like Fallout. The immersive sims like Fallout or Elder Scrolls that I could play as part of this. Like Deus Ex 1. Okay, Deus Ex has like no relation to Fallout. Deus Ex has no relation to Fallout or Elder Scrolls. Um, and I mean Deus Ex came before like Fallout 3. Well, like Deus Ex basically became before the Fallout and Elder Scrolls first person games that people know. However, I've Deus Ex, it's one of those games. I haven't mentioned it as much as some of the others, but it's one of those games that, like, every time I see it in my library, I'm like, I should play that on stream. I own Deus Ex. I own both the Steam and GOG version of Deus Ex, so I really should play it at some point. You know, I probably wouldn't include if I were to do this whole like looking at games either inspired by Fallout or inspired by Elder Scrolls. I'll probably avoid Outer Worlds just because since that one was developed by Obsidian and the sequel is being published by Xbox Game Studios, it might classify underneath this. There is another one of these. Okay, there is another one of these. Atomfall, which was another. That was actually another game I was interested in, and that one I know isn't being published by Microsoft Game Studios because it's being like developed and published by Rebellion. Basically, what this would be is I wouldn't call this Elder Scroll and Fallout clones. This would basically be me playing like Elder Scrolls and Fallout alternatives. Yeah. Yeah, Atomfall would probably be one I look into because that was a game. Because Atomfall is basically like British Fallout, and it was being developed by Rebellion, and it's a game I was already interested in. And it came out, and it's also one of those. It came out early. It's a game by a smaller scale studio. It came out earlier this year, but hasn't and got really, it got pretty good reviews. Hasn't really gotten a lot of It got really good reviews, but it hasn't really gotten a lot of. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it. Okay. But yeah, so the three games that I'd probably be really interested in this, if I were to do this thing, and I don't know when this would start, or when this would happen. But yeah, just Elder Scrolls and Fallout alternatives. The three games I definitely look into would be Dread Delusion, um, yeah, Dread Delusion, uh, Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, and Atomfall.
Hey, just where do you think you're going? At least try talking to us like a normal person before just walking past us.
But if I talk to you, you're going to try and fight me. I like wait, he doesn't even start a conversation. He's just like, "Hey, no, you're supposed to start the conversation." Alright, let's talk to you. Airlock needs to learn his lessons, so leave him alone. Well, you said to talk to him! No. Okay, but what if I fight you two? Hmm. Maybe I need to move Toad around down here. Oh, okay, I know what I can do. I can throw Toad a bunch of coins. I think that'll be good enough. Oh, okay. Hmm. Let me try Snowscape. Okay, I was looking at Okay, I was considering like Fallout and Elder Scrolls alternatives, and I saw one that made me laugh because I would have never thought of this like years ago. I guess I could play Cyberpunk 2077. It's a case of where I had nothing against Cyberpunk 2077, but for one, I never had anything that could play it. I never had anything that could play it until I got this new computer and until I got my PS5. And also, I mean, when I saw the initial release, I was like, well, nope, I'm good. I'm what Slim says, you could technically. I mean, there's a bunch of other games too. Like I could finally play the Stalker games. There's the Metro games, which I have tried a little bit of, but I've never sat down and fully played. There's a lot of game. There's a lot of games people are are really big fans of because because they're like, look, I like okay, I like Fallout, but I don't want to deal with Bethesda's pro. I like Fallout, but I'm tired of Bethesda. Or I like Elder Scrolls, but I'm tired of Microsoft. Oh, then the Wasteland games as well, which are basically like I remember the Wasteland games are like their top-down RPGs that are like top-down CRPGs that were made like the devs. But I believe they were made by teams that have the devs from Fallout 1 and 2. Slim says, "Does No Man's Sky count?" I'd have to look into a little bit. No, yeah, it might not, just because No Man's Sky is on its own level. No Man's Sky is like it is basically it is reached. Yeah, it is on its own level to the point where to the point where when they were trying to make their new first party game, Bethesda tried to make their own version of No Man's Sky in Starfield, and it didn't work. That is such an the story of No Man's Sky is such an interesting story of how a game it was one of the first games. Yeah, if it was one of the first like PlayStation PS4 games that got like real that like got had like really overblown hype and like really like people were just mocking it constantly on its launch day when it couldn't live up to that hype and it like launched with really bad bugs. And then it's one of the few ones that actually turned itself around. Sleep says, but it is fundamentally a go anywhere, do anything game. You are correct. You are correct. It is. I actually see. The funny thing is, I've only seen. I haven't played No Man's Sky, and I've only seen like gameplay of the early version of the game when the game had a lot of problems. Dang it! Not caught. Hmm. Also, again, really funny that so if I did if I did play Cyberpunk 2077, I would have to as well finally sit down and watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners, the anime of it. For one, that is an anime that is an anime on my watch list that I want to eventually get around to watching. But also because I swear that anime single handedly like changed public opinion of Cyberpunk to where people were suddenly like, "Oh yeah." Slim says you're gonna do that for Guilty Gear Strive, right? I was actually just about to mention that if I ever decide to play Cyberpunk, not only would I have to like watch the Cyberpunk Edge Runners anime, I'd also have to make sure that I have Lucy in Guilty Gear Strive, and and like do a whole stream playing as Lucy in Guilty Gear Strive. Which I mean, I want to play more Guilty Gear Strive anyway, so. But yeah, that gosh, Edge Runners is an interesting case where it's such a where even if you're not personally a fan of it, that anime must have done something right because again, it single handedly changed public opinion around about Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, also I've heard that there was a DLC that released after the that Edge Runners anime, which like people said was really good, which people said was really good, but like after Edgewor's release, people were suddenly like, "Oh yeah, you know what? Cyberpunk 2077 was good the whole time." And then and then like more informed people, like more intelligent people, had to go, "No, it wasn't. The game was breaking down. The game was ripping apart at the seams on day one. Like it if you like the gameplay if you want, but the game was literally falling apart." So says public opinion was swaying on Cyberpunk because of the continuous major patches before Edge Runners. Ah, dang it. Why does the cloud know how to poison people? Okay, we got a little less than 30 minutes left in the stream. Hmm. So all Edge Runners did was introduce to a host of people who had not looked at it otherwise, and then they patched in things from the show like Lucy's costume, whatever the main guy's name was. Let me check. Okay, I got 21 of these shrooms left. Oh, okay. There they are. Hmm. Oh, dang it. Oh, another of these games that are like not Elder Scrolls clones, but like Elder Scrolls games that are kind of like adjacent to Elder Scrolls, where they're kind of in the same open world style. The Kingdom Come Deliverance games, which I heard that 2 did like really well earlier this year, like it sold a lot. However, okay, however, if I were to ever play Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 or 2, I would probably have to save that for a health stream. Because I tried Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 in my own spare time, like off of a demo, and incredibly dislike the combat. And it's one of those games where like we're trying to be really real, we're trying to make a really realistic historical fiction. Like we're trying to make a really realistic historical fiction to the point where like just a single attack can kill you. And from what I remember of like trying to play that demo was really tough. Oh, so says people like 2, but if I remember correctly, the devs were kind of yeek. No, it was actually from what I remember. I'd have to check, but from what I remember, it was like the opposite sort of thing, where people got angry at the devs because, well, people got the usual whiners got angry at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because they saw gay people in it. Like the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 included LGBT, like people of color and LGBTQ people in it in the game, and so that caused the what was that phrase? Bottle pissers, as they're called. As a guy, someone I know uses that phrase to describe those people. I call them the usual whiners. They were complaining about it because there was gay people and people of color in the game. He's staring over here, and I want to see if I can get past him. No, dang it. Alright. So virus and Smoozor. Oh. The heck is a Snoozor? Alright, I'll try Sunny Day. I don't know if I'm going to get to Donkey Kong today to fight him. Because we got only like 21 minutes left in the stream. Hmm. Excuse me. Did that not work against it? Okay, let's keep trying. Yay. Yay. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to heal them up after this again. Ah, dang it, they got another one. Hmm. Or excuse me, not. I said I would use Kingdom Come Deliverance for like a health stream. No, it'd probably be for Dying for Life, where I try to beat on a limited number of lives. That's what I usually save the really difficult games for. The really difficult games that I'm not sure if I want to fully play through them. Hmm. Oh my. Okay, thank goodness. Ah. Yay. Okay, I need to heal you two up again. Unfortunately, they're still paralyzed, so... Call Mario or yes?
What? A toad? You need something from us. Goop, lock in. We're surrounded. Ah, Mario, how dare you take advantage of our petty arguments?
Look, I asked nicely, but you said I had to acknowledge you.
We'll take care of you once and for all.
Okay, here we go. Interesting that Donkey Kong's section was chosen as the area where you have double battles. Okay, Goomba Stack and Hammer Bro. I guess Body Slam? So this probably means you have a double battle against DK and Diddy. That would be interesting. I guess I'll use Body Slam again. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. Egg Bomb, okay. An egg is forcibly hurled at the foe. I feel like I have to give that to Yoshi. Attacks of the blade full air may cause flinching. Throw with hard wings spread wide. Yeah, I'll give him that. Ah, dang it! He went after you. He went after Yoshi. Hmm. Well, hopefully Yoshi can survive it. Okay, they did. Hmm. I'll egg bomb them. So yeah, just a reminder on Thursday I'll be playing more Yakuza Kiwami, and I'll also be watching those two video game showcases to see if there's any uh, video games that are announced I'll be interested in. And considering how these next few months are loaded with video games I'm really interested in that I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get while I look for a new job. Probably. Also, Sleepless, if you'll let me, whenever you get the chance, when you get the chance, and you think about what you decided, let me know what your choice. Let me know what your choice is. Okay. Let's see. Another paratrooper. I guess I'll try Egg Bomb again. There's Egg Bomb. Well, I'll Egg Bomb the Parabini. Gosh dang it. Never mind. I won't Egg Bomb the Parabini. That Parabini eating that berry gave me flashbacks to that one enemy early on in this game who, like, had a berry that they used to restore their health whenever their health got low, but they also had an ability that restored the berry whenever they, after they ate it. Gosh, that was a nightmare to deal with. Hmm. Well, I'm glad I got you that Wiggler, Captain Toad. Hmm. Oh. Well, I shouldn't have gotten you that Wiggler, Captain Toad. Looks like it's up to me. Hmm. Oh, that's right. This is the... Okay, this is the exact same enemy. Yeah, that it's Harvest ability. So this is the same sort of enemy that used that damn that healing loop. Gosh dang it. Oh, and I'm limited to only 3 captures. Dang it. Hmm. You gotta be kidding me. Kill the Parabini, kill it! Gosh dang it, not this bullshit again. Okay, Mini Yuck is dead. Oh gosh, if I lose this, I'm gonna be sent all the way back to the latest... If I lose this, I'm gonna be sent all the way back to the latest, center. The last center I went to. Gosh dang it. Okay, let me try Rock Throw. It's a rock-type move, maybe it'll be super effective against this Parabini. So there's no save states? I mean, I have save states, yes, but I'm not sure how... I have save states, yes, but I don't know how far back my, previous save state was. I hate you. Rex, please kill this Parabini. Thank you, Rex. Okay, let me get rid of... Yeah, let me get rid of Dual Chop. Rock Throw again. Oh, gosh dang it. Ah, come on, Rex. Don't be down like that. Alright, let me just... Let me heal them up. Hmm. I'll try rock throw again. I'll try... Okay, Dragon Tail this time. Oh my gosh, it's so damn close. Right, hooray. Okay, Dragon Tail again? Hooray! Oh my goodness, thank God. Oh gosh, thank goodness.
Pearplunk, you need to stop listening to the kids in New Donk. Boop, you weren't locked in. You'll pay for this. We did it, Mario. We did it, Mario. We're finally reunited. It was a bit scary, I can't lie. Trying to manage to get through it together. Now onwards to the Kong capital.
Okay, well, I mean, we saw Donkey Kong right over there, so... Oh, wait. No, switch to Mario. Okay. Let's see, pockets. Yeah, let me revive him. And I got, like... Yeah, best use up these super shrooms. Okay, I've only got about 8 minutes left, so let me heal up and see how far I can get. I might actually end up, like, right before the gym leader battle with Donkey Kong, right as the stream's about to end. Hey, Donkey Kong. It's a statue of Donkey Kong, and it looks almost lifelike. I feel like that's not a statue. But now, hold on a second there. Oh, God. Oh. I thought this was another... Okay, I thought this was another puzzle. Well, actually, if I can make it, I might... Maybe I can go ahead and challenge Donkey Kong. Oh, wait, is that one of the sombrero... That's one of the sombrero guys from, Or yeah, one of these sombrero wearing skeleton guys from Mario Odyssey. Oh boy.
Army! Today we stand at the precipice of greatness, on the verge of seizing the ultimate prize, the golden banana. Let's obtain those stinky apes want to turn their sights to me. My presence will be demanded. So rally, my Koopa Troopas. Rally, my Goombas. Rally to the call of Bowser. Charge!
Mamma mia!
I did not know that Captain Toad was also Italian. Alright, nope. Let me heal up everybody. Any place I can buy... Oh, I can buy stuff there. I think I got plenty of these. Buy for them. No, okay, that's fine. I was really hoping to find a TM store, but haven't found that yet. I think that pipe's where I need to go. So, we got a few more minutes. Yeah, okay, there's a few more minutes left, so let me save right here, just in case we walk right out there into a fight. Oh. I guess it's blocked. Okay. This is to the Safari Zone. Can't go here yet, I don't think. Where did they go? Oh, I need to go... No? Can't go that way.
We want to see the castle? Ee. I was a challenger, but I can't swim up waterfalls.
Okay, well, how do we get to it?
This is my seat. I'm always here 12 hours before the show starts. Don't challenge me.
Okay. Can I not? No? Oh, I guess because I don't... Wait. What if I separate from Toad? We gotta chase after Bowser to the Safari Zone. Okay, so we do need to go to the Safari Zone. Well... Do I go this way? Okay, this way. Oh, I guess we can fight captures in wild battles. That's fine. I don't need either of these two. Let's run. That's right. Toad won't jump. Now these are truly large to fit through. Oh, okay, I see. Alright. Go together. Go solo. That's a really nice music they got there. Oh, is this from Pokemon or is this from Mario? Like, dang, that's some really good music. Okay, it's like 10:59, so I think it's good to go ahead and save here. I'll have to continue the Safari Zone and get to DK. Save the Golden Banana, and then fight DK next Tuesday of this. So that'll be all for tonight. I'll be back on Thursday with Yakuza Kiwami, and with those two watching those two video game showcases. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you had a good time watching, and let me see who... Bosco's live. Burnout Vaughn is live. Dr. Caliban's live. Tay Does Things is live, and Tay is doing things. I think we'll... So it's been a while since we saw Tay. It has been a while since we saw Tay. You know what? We'll raid Tay. Alright. Y'all have a good rest of the night. Dang, that really is good music.